Walt Grayson joins us now. He is focusing on Mississippi on this Monday.
That's right, and you have a story that you're talking about. You're taking us with today?
Yeah, I mean, going back where we were back in April, I think we were in we're in a rock quarry in western Hinds County, and we were looking at gravel that was deposited under the bluffs, but some of those rocks were the size of boulders. Well, now today the update is I can tell you we can go get a close look at some of those boulders without having to go find that rock quarry. Take a look. Let me start off by telling you where these boulders are, and then we'll get to what they are and where they came from. Now, this field of huge rocks is out in front of the Natural Science Museum on Riverside Drive in Jackson. Now, a few of these are limestone. These slabs of fossil embedded rock were formed here in Mississippi back when this part of the country was covered by seawater. You'll find this type stone on the surface in lots of places in the state. Now, the other, smaller boulders come from here too, but they didn't originate here. They were found in rock quarries under the Lorse Bluffs along the Mississippi River and at the east edge of the Delta. And under those hills is a deposit of Ice Age gravels and sand punctuated by the occasional boulder. Now, obviously, something this large can't roll along a river bottom like gravel, but they came from thousands of miles away. Geologist James STARNES says they hitched a ride.
They go well over a ton. They were carried here across the coastal plain by ice. And the only way you can get a rock that large here is to raft it on ice. But these things came from literally thousands of miles away.
James has collected and studied gravel from the Ice Age deposits in West Mississippi for a long time. All of this gravel is brought here by prehistoric Mississippi rivers that drained the continent eons ago. And at one time, it carried off meltwater from Ice Age glaciers that came as far south as St. Louis. And then chunks of ice would break off and continue downriver and deposit hitchhikers like these chunks of boulders along the way.
These are going to be on the lawn for a glacier interpretation in our role in the ice ages.
So the gravels tell a story of a long-ago odyssey of being broken off bedrock shelves way up north and then rolling on the bottom of the Mississippi, or in the case of boulders, being given a ride on a hunk of ice. So a few of these Mississippi Ice Age boulders are out in front of the Natural Science Museum where you can get a close look at them. And signage will come later interpreting what they are, but hey, you already know. And the Mississippi, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, Walt, if anyone follows your stories, they have to know that you've never met a rock you didn't like.
Well, no, that's true. That's true.
You are a geologist way back. I
had the best rock collection until I left home.
See, I didn't even know that.
Threw it out.
I didn't even know that, but I can tell you are at heart, a true geologist.
I'd love to have been a geologist. And the Mississippi Museum of Natural Science is open 7 days a week. It's 8 to 5 Monday through Saturday, and then 1 to 5 on Sundays. However, the rocks are out front, so you don't really have to go inside to see them.
I got to see them.
Cool.
That is so neat. All right, thank you. Great story.